Assalamualaikum and a very good day to everyone. My name is Wan Rashida and I am a senior lecturer at the Faculty of Economics and Muamalat, University Science Islam Malaysia. And today I will be presenting our research entitled Exploring the Relationship Between Attitude, Subjective Norms, Perceived Behavioral Control and Purchase Intention on Halal Chocolate among Generation Z. This is my presentation outline, which will cover the introduction, the literature review, the methodology, the results, and finally the conclusion. The halal food industry has matured, but it continues to expand globally. The halal food market worth RM 10.5 billion in 2022 and is expected to grow to RM 19.5 trillion by 2028. The reason that we focus on studying chocolate is that during the COVID-19 pandemic, Facebook Malaysia revealed that 21% of Malaysians searched for chocolate online to help them cope with the pandemic. And there was another report which mentioned that Malaysians consume 0.5 kg chocolate per person per year compared to the other Southeast Asian countries such as the Philippines and Indonesia, which only consumes 0.3 kg chocolate per person per year. And this makes Malaysians among the highest chocolate eaters in Southeast Asia. Unfortunately, Malaysia is not a chocolate producer, and to meet the high demand of chocolate, Malaysia rely on the imported chocolate, which is unknown about the halal status of the chocolate. And we focus on halal chocolate because Malaysia is a Muslim dominated country, therefore the Muslim segment is big as compared to the non-Muslim segments, and for Muslims they are only allowed to eat halal chocolate. And also we focus on Generation Z Muslim, and this generation is important and significant because they are among the largest, accounting for 11.7% of the total population and approximately about 3.86 million people, thus making them among the most profitable group of consumers in Malaysia. This study is carried out because there has been a lack of empirical research explaining halal food consumption among Muslims. Also, there is a scarce research focusing specifically on halal chocolate, as well as there is a limited previous research exploring halal consumption from the perspective of Generation Z Muslims. The primary goal of this study is to investigate the key variables in the theory of plant behavior, which are the attitude, subjective norms, and perceived behavioral control in relation to Generation Z Muslims' halal chocolate purchase intention. The underpinning theory of our research is the theory of plant behavior, or the TPB. The TPB was developed by Estienne in 1991, which is an extension of the earlier theory of reason action. And in TPB, there are three cofactors which influence the behavior and intentions of individual, namely attitude, subjective norms, and perceived behavioral control. Although TPB is widely used model in understanding consumer behavior and intention, research findings are mixed due to differences in research factors, measurement items, sample size, and also study context. Therefore, it gives more room for exploration using the theory of plant behavior. And past studies have reported that these three cofactors, attitude, subjective norms, and perceived behavioral control, have a significant influence on the intention. Therefore, in our study, we also assume that these three factors will affect the intention of Generation Z Muslims in purchasing halal chocolate. And this is our research model. This is a quantitative study which utilized an online survey. The survey was distributed using Google Forms in various social media platforms such as WhatsApp and Facebook. The samples are Muslims, Generation Z, age 18 to 24 years old, which were recruited through convenience sampling technique, and we received 145 respondents. And for data analysis, we are performing correlation analysis to examine the relationship between all the variables. The correlation analysis result showed that all the three factors, attitude, subjective norms, and perceived behavioral control, have a positive and significant relationship with intention. Subjective norms has the strongest relationship with intention, followed by perceived behavioral control and attitude. In conclusion, the purpose of this study is to examine the relationship between the three core components of TPB, which are attitude, subjective norms, and perceived behavioral control, and purchase intention of halal chocolate among Generation Z Muslims in Malaysia. In theory, this study contributes to the burgeoning literature in TPB, consumer behavior, and halal food. In practice, this study suggests that halal chocolate producers and manufacturers to incorporate social pressure into their halal chocolate campaigns and advertisement in order to encourage halal chocolate purchase. That's the end of my presentation, and thank you.